If you've ever wondered how producers make grime beats for people like Skepta, Chip, JME and AJ Tracy, in this video I'll be showing you some techniques for making them from scratch. I think I've only done one grime video on the channel before, so this is way overdue, and without grime we wouldn't even have drill. So it's sick to see artists like Central C jumping on it and trending #1 on YouTube right now. I can't lie, I don't make much grime at all, but we're gonna try and cook something authentic up. And I've spent a lot of time listening to grime and speaking with some OG grime producers, so I think we can make something crazy. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so first things first, the BPM's gonna be at 140, which of course we're familiar with from making so much drill. And I think I just want to start with some sort of pluck, so I'm gonna see if Electra X has anything. Maybe this. Let's turn that reverb down though. Let's think of some sort of pattern. Yeah, even something like that. Yeah, maybe come down here. Yeah, maybe that. Let's copy this, and then we could just make a subtle change. Let's find something to layer that with too. Well, maybe this, but just one layer, I think. Let's bring that release down. Let's just change that delay to 1/4. I think, yeah, let's get some reverb back on that first one. Let's copy this down an octave too. I think it sounded grimy. We cut out some high end though. Cut some low end too. So I'm gonna add a different bass. Alright, and to get that authentic sound, I'm thinking we need some sort of brass one hit, so I'll see what I can find. Yeah, this could be the one. So I'm kind of copying the MIDI, but not every single note. Yeah, that sounds hard. Let's just get a bit of delay on that first one as well. Just a subtle amount. Alright, now I'm thinking just some sort of sequence to sit underneath it. So I'm going to pull up Analog Lab. We'll go to my Sonic Soup Bank. And I'm thinking something like this. Or this one. I could even just use the root note. Give it a bit of texture and movement. Ooh, some halftime though. Could bring down the mix. Ooh, some shaper box in that as well. Sounds kind of cold. Alright, next up I'm going to add a bass. I might come back to the melody, but I just want to try and get some low end first and then just work around that. So I'm bringing in this Vortex 808 from my Deep Suite, and I just want to create a lot of movement with the bass. So I'm going to be following the pattern in some parts, and then in other parts I'm just going with what sounds good to me. Yeah, this could work, you know. Let's mute these though. We'll copy this over. So what I'm thinking is I'll have some parts where there's a 808 playing almost all the way through, and then I'll switch that for a different sound to make a shorter pattern. Alright, for the snare, not really sure which one to use. We could try a few different ones. Let's just get some reverb on that snare too. Feeling that second snare as well, so we could use this as a counter somewhere. But I think we need to add the hat pattern next. And with the hat patterns, there's not a clear pattern like there is with drill beats, so it's more just about the vibe of the actual beat. So I'm just going to see what sounds right. We're kind of matching the melody. Let's get that second snare in too. Yeah, those snare rolls sound crazy. Alright, so we're getting there, man. Just changing that hat too. I think something simpler like this. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the melody for a bit because I feel like it's missing something. And the idea that I've got is to still use the arp that I had before, but instead of just this one note, we could draw out some chords, just some simple ones. Like even that. Just gives it a lot more movement. Or we could do something like this. Yeah, I think that's the one. Just get some reverb on that too. Definitely gives it more atmosphere. This is sounding hard. Okay, like I said, in one part, I want that 808 to switch up for something else. And I found this preset in Serum, which might sound sick. It sounds more like a grime bass. Alright, I changed quite a few notes there. This is sounding better. This is gonna be crazy. Okay, I still want a little bit more atmosphere. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna grab an open hat to just have something constant here. Yeah, maybe that. And then I'm gonna add a few more hats, just some fast rolls like this. Okay, just to get some more OG grime elements in there, I'm thinking we could add a choir in some parts, so I'll add that now. Yeah, that's the one. So we're just gonna add that same chord. Then literally just repeat that thing. Let's pitch the G down low. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're almost there, man. I'm thinking just a couple more perks, some recognizable grime sounds, and then maybe a sub bass for one section, and we'll figure out the structure. Alright, cool. I think I've got enough sounds now, but I just need to figure out a way to keep it interesting because that melody would just get a bit too repetitive. So I'm thinking I could just go simple and throw halftime on. But I'm going to simplify the melody because I really like how that arp sounds, but not the full thing together. And you'll see what I mean. So let's bring the pattern in, we'll split it, and then we'll just figure out the structure. So we'll copy it out a few times. Alright, let's get rid of everything except for these three for the intro. And then when it gets to this part, we could bring the choir, the arp, and then maybe a sub bass. So I've just gone to my Sonic Soup Bank and I'm using the D-Stroke preset. Same pattern, but just no slides. Let's take out some choirs as well. In the intro, let's pitch everything down an octave too. Maybe in this part as well. And then same with that arp. Alright, so in this part, let's bring out the Vox. Then we'll have a few more things coming here. Then in this section, we'll get the choir and the arp in. So we'll just have everything here. And then when it gets to this part, I'm going to swap out the 808 for that grime bass. And then we'll make some cuts in the hats. Yeah, that sounds mad. In this next part, we'll take the choir out, but bring the Vox in. And the open eyes. Okay, and then for the next section, let's switch it up. Let's add halftime. We'll bring this in as well. And we'll bring the 808 back in as well. Alright, and then I think what I can do is bring this bridge back in. So it's like a 32 bar verse, which is kind of long, but I like the structure. Then the last thing we need is just some sort of transition. Alright, quick change of mind with the bridge. So instead of taking that part from the intro, I've just copied this over with halftime and taken out some drums. Just because I really liked how halftime switches things up and stops it getting boring. Alright, I thought I was finished, but I've just added this snare roll in the bridge too, and I've also got love filter on. So at this part, it's just repeating and getting faster. Alright, now I'm done. So let's have a listen from the beginning. We'll just play it from here. Definitely giving me grime vibes. This is sounding mad. So this whole part would be the hook. That choir and the harp just make it, man. We got the second bass coming in. Yo, this part's crazy. I need to make grime more often. And shout out to Westy too, man. He gave me some tips on this. So yeah, now we've got hard time. This part just really breaks it down, switches it up. Yeah, these are long verses, but I don't mind, man. So if you like this video and you want more grime, definitely let me know in the comments. And if you want to watch more videos just like it, then click up here.